What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mufaro, and this is Moments with the Mufaro. So, this year, I want to talk about different things, and I want to talk about my grind or my path to entrepreneurship. What got me started? One of the things that got me started was, you see how I'm asking myself the questions, and usually when you guys get asked questions, use that question in your answer so it's easier to flip. Anyways, how I got started is, I have some cousins, and it was three of us, and we started a music group, and that music group was called the Cartel. We've been in a group a long time since the little kids, and then we, departed, and then we came back and wanted to start like a African-inspired, African hip hop type of music. So when we're doing music, we were paying somebody to make our videos for us. We had two big production videos, and we're paying like an arm and a leg to get those videos done. So eventually, my cousin was like, hey, we should be shooting our own music videos, and we ended up getting a camera, and he kind of started me off learning the program Sony Vegas. So any videographers out there, content creators, editors that started off back in the day, you started off with that free version of Sony Vegas. Yeah, that's where we started to edit our videos. If you ask me, all the videos were fire at the time. Super high contrast, super high, sharpness. I'm thinking the sharpness making us look super clean. But, looking back, I like some of the videos still, but it still was a little challenge. But, that kind of got me started in making videos. But my main thing I always wanted to do, I always wanted to be like a journalist or tell stories. In high school, my senior year, I was part of the magazine at school. I mean, the newspaper. I don't know if they still do that, but I did the newspaper at my school. We didn't really have an AV club. We kind of was like the new structure of college prep. Shout out to West High. So I started wanting to tell stories. I always felt like telling stories. So I went to college, went for like sports medicine, but I ended up dropping out. But before I dropped out, I changed my major to journalism, and that really inspired me. But I ended up following the path, and always had this vision of being my own boss and also creating and telling stories. So when this opportunity came, I was still trying to figure my life out, but then I knew that this could be something that could lead to something. So after doing our own music videos, I ended up, one of my friends who I worked with, he was like, hey, I'm doing music too. Can you shoot a video for me? And I'm like, shoot, yeah, say less, I got you. So I shot his music video, and then he loved it, and I was like, all right, say less. I think I did that one for free. I did like two more for him for free. Ended up being like his manager and everything. That's another story that we'll get into later. So then other people started hit me up for music videos, and then I realized soon after that, I don't like shooting music videos. So I ended up looking to do more corporate gigs. So I did some commercials for people who had small businesses, and then I found a barber. I didn't have locks at that time. I think I had just cut my locks off, and then I was doing like a nice little fro fade thing. That kind of leads to my hair now, because I got the sides kind of cut off, but I still had the little hair in the front. Anyways, I digress. So my barber, he was like, yo, what do you do? And I'm like, I'll make videos. I can make a video for you. You know what I mean? Then he paid me. I did like some videos for him. And then he had a client who was in charge of like a teaching group which taught people how to lead and taught people how to, different leadership type of conferences that he hosts. So he ended up having a conference that he wanted me to shoot. So I ended up figuring out how I can shoot and hire somebody to be a second shooter. At that time, I never hired anybody to be a second shooter. So I got somebody, did that event, and luckily that event was for, the public schools. So the public schools ended up seeing the recap video I did for that event. We set up a meeting, and then we worked up a deal for me to work with them. And then I've been working with them ever since, do all of their videos from media days to internal videos to, my new style that I'm coining, the walk and talk type of videos for corporate gigs. Those videos, that collaboration, that partnership has really led me to, being able to kind of quit my job and kind of do this full time. So I'm blessed to have that opportunity. And the gist of it is, just continue following your dreams. That got me to where I am now, from, doing music videos, and then slowly working my way up. So, I have the corporate client. And then now the new chapter within my life is, more into film work now. So a lot of you may know I produced and created a blind dating show called Cuff to Curve. And that dating show, brings random people in. We sent them up on a blind date, give them questions to kind of spice it up. But we're moving into a whole new structure with that. And hopefully you all really appreciate the vision and the thought process that I have going on with that project. And from there, I'm going into films and a lot more film work. So 2024 this year, it's going to be a great year. It's going to be a prosperous year. As my friend Zay, my man, says, this is going to be a year of prosperity. You know what I mean? So we're gonna really walk into that year, the year of monetization, and we're gonna just monetize all of our gifts. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do another video, kind of talking about how I, envision this year to go. But I just wanted to give a breakdown of what made me or what got me to this point of being, a videographer, a director, creative director, all of those things. I think I started off as a videographer, but I grew into a director, creative director, filmmaker, because I learned there's so many different things that go into what I do that makes it what I do. But with that being said, I appreciate you all for watching, staying tuned, and being involved and wanting to dive into the things that, that's on my heart, that's on my mind. Hope you all love it. Hope you all keep watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all that stuff that they do. So check this out. If you're a videographer or someone who just inspires to, or you want to be a filmmaker, you want to move from being a videographer to move into the space of having a full production company and being a film director, or just doing upscale or even doing corporate work, make sure you message me MM. Message me MM, and then I'm going to know that you want to get the details on how to join my program, where I teach you from going from being a videographer to being a filmmaker. So make sure you put that in the DMs. DM me. Hop up in my DMs. If it's true, uh, whatever Yo Gotti says. But appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Can't say it enough. Y'all likes, y'all subscriptions, y'all comments make me who I am. And, I wouldn't be here without you guys. Everybody says that, but truthfully, it's my sentiments, and I appreciate y'all. So stay tuned, subscribe, and be on the lookout for some more. There's going to be some more. Peace.